Hi, 7th and 8th graders. Welcome to Wednesday. I've got your solutions from your problems. Let me skip back so that you can check your work. Sorry, on number 9, I gave you one that wouldn't work out evenly, so just disregard that one. I hope it didn't cause anybody too much confusion. Let me move my finger here. Okay, so check over that work. And we're going to do the same thing today. Except if you noticed on the last equations, we were always undoing multiplication with division. Today we're going to undo division with multiplication. Okay, so copy these down. If you look at this very first one right here, a fraction bar, if you don't know or if this is confusing you, a fraction bar means the same thing as division. Fractions mean division. So this just means x divided by 6 minus 3 equals 10 is how you would say that. So what's been done, first of all, we're going to draw a line down the balance so we see the two sides. So over here, what's been done to x is he's been divided by 6, and then also 3 has been subtracted. And remember, we have to undo the addition and subtraction first. So we're going to undo this minus 3 with a plus 3, just like we were doing in the ones from Monday. So plus 3, negative 3 plus 3 just cancels out. But remember, it's a balance. So if I added 3 here, I also have to add 3 here. So I end up with x divided by 6 equals 13. Okay? Now, in order to undo division, this is x divided by 6. We have to use the inverse of division, which is multiplication. Okay, so if I was to multiply this times a 6 or a 6 over 1, okay, that would cancel out. We would still end up with 1x. Okay, in algebra we call that canceling out. So I've got that to cancel out by multiplying times 6. I undid divided by 6 with multiply times 6. So then over here I'm going to have to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to have to multiply times 6. If you're not sure about that dot means multiplication. Okay, so then what I'm left with over here is just x, and then 13 times 6 is what? 78. So I'm left with x equals 78. Okay, let's do another one. If you go ahead and go to this one right here, we've got x divided by 8 minus 15 equals negative 20. So I'm going to start by drawing a line down the balance. And I want to undo that subtraction first. And I undo negative 15 or minus 15 with positive 15 or plus 15. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line. Negative 15 plus 15 does what I want. It cancels out. But since I added 15 to one side, I also have to add 15 to the other side. Okay, and negative 20 plus 15, we're starting at negative 20, moving forward 15. We're going to land at negative 5, because that'll still keep us in the negatives. And then over here, I'm rewriting what I still have that I have not undone yet, which is x divided by 8. So in order to undo divided by 8, I have to multiply times 8. So I'm going to multiply times 8 here to get those 8s to cancel out. But then I have to come over here and multiply times 8. So what I'm left with is x equals, and negative 5 times positive 8 is negative 40. So I'm left with x equals negative 40. Okay, let's try this one here. X divided by 10 plus 12 equals negative 5. So I'm going to draw a line down the balance. I'm going to start by subtracting 12 because I want to undo this addition. Positive 12 minus 12 cancels out. Negative 5 minus 12. That's two negatives. That means I'm starting at negative 5 and I'm going back 12. So I'm going further into the negative all the way to negative 17. Okay, and I've got x divided by 10 equals negative 17. Now to undo this division, I have to use multiplication. So if it was divided by 10, I have to multiply times 10 to get that to cancel out. And then my 10s will cancel out. But if I multiplied times 10 here, that's telling me what I have to do over here to get the solution. I have to multiply times 10. And a negative 17 times positive 10 means that x equals negative 170. Sorry, I'm trying to stay out of your way. Okay, let's do that last one together. I'm going to draw a line down the balance. Hopefully you're going to get at this by now. I've got x divided by negative 5 minus 8 equals 43. So the first thing I have to undo is the minus 8 with a plus 8. Okay, so I'm going to add 8 to both sides. This negative 8 plus 8 cancels out. And then 43 plus 8 is going to give me what? 51. And I still have x divided by negative 5 over there that I have to rewrite. So x divided by negative 5 equals 51. To undo divided by negative 5, I'm going to multiply times negative 5. You're going to multiply times exactly what it is. We're not multiplying times a positive. Sometimes people try to reverse that. I'm multiplying by exactly what it was divided by. And it was divided by negative 5, so I have to multiply times negative 5 in order to get those to cancel out. Okay, so what that's done is it's told me on the other side I have to multiply times negative 5 to get the solution. So I've got 51 times negative 5, which is going to be what? 255? Is that right? Negative 255. So I end up with x equals negative 255. Okay. I'm going to give you 10 practice problems for today. They're going to look exactly like this. They're going to be exactly the same format. Okay, we're taking baby steps here. But these are exactly the same format as the ones that we just went over. So use your examples if you're having trouble. Okay. And if you would like credit for these, this is Wednesday. So by Thursday night, if you send this to me by Thursday night, you'll get credit. And then I'll have the solutions up on Friday morning.